Hey friends, it's Alex here. Welcome back to my video blog. In addition to down payment, what other costs should you account for when buying a home? It's easy to think about the down payment because you think about 5%, 10% down, or a certain dollar amount. But when it comes to buying a home, there's other expenses that you should be aware of. Typically, this is between 1 and 1.5% of the purchase price. One of the ones that comes up all the time is that if you're buying a home and the seller's already prepaid his property taxes until a certain time, but he's no longer living there because you've purchased a home by that time, that reality is that you're gonna have to pay them back because they're not enjoying the property during that period. You're actually in the property. Another thing is homeowners insurance. Just like car insurance, you usually pay now and that covers you for the next 12 months. Plus escrow. Escrow fees are a third-party intermediary that protects the sellers and the buyers and their objective between the two parties. So they manage the transaction and manage the funds and the instructions that actually go through. So there's gonna be escrow fees. There's also gonna be title fees, and if you're using a loan, there's gonna be lender's title fees. And that's something that protects the lender in case there should be something that happens to the property's title while you're an owner on it and they have a loan on it. The other things to consider is that you have to pay for the property inspection up front. So there's a property inspection, and that is to determine the condition of the property, and that's something that's up front, and then also the cost of the appraisal in most cases. So it's only the appraisal and the property inspection up front. The rest of the funds usually happen at the end, but in addition, you're gonna be looking at other expenses with respect to the loan, like the administration fees. So those are the main expenses you're gonna look at, and they usually amount to 1 to 1.5%. But when it comes to buying a new home, there's a lot of things to think about, and a lot of people really focus on down payment. But with respect to like the closing costs, with the lender, title, prepaid items like homeowners insurance, the taxes. So we can give you a full breakdown of that. And usually on our buyer consultation, we break down that process to really fine tune that and dial that in. So there are a lot of things to think about, and the process can be a little bit overwhelming. But if you have any questions on that, we can send you not only our process breakdown, but go over the offer agreement and how that looks. But there's a lot of questions around it, but we're here to help each step of the way. If you know anyone that's considering buying, feel free to forward this video and really help them dial in on that as well.